Joining me today is Dr. Bob Weil, known as Dr. Bob, who is a respected podiatrist and radio host of The Sports Doctor. He's back on the show today to talk about common running injuries. Welcome back, Dr. Bob.
Hey, Christine. It's always great to join you monthly. Add a little 2 cents to the equation with all your runners, your athletes, your followers. And, we want to go with the title of the show here, the Run With It title. And we want to pay attention to the fact that probably over 50% of joggers and runners deal with overuse injuries or have dealt with overuse injuries. We just want to mention some pearls to try to stay out of trouble, pay attention, and prevent problems. And number one is pay attention to your history. If you've had a history of problems, then you want to pay attention, whether you've had knee trouble, you've had shin splints, you've had plantar fasciitis. You want to pay attention to your history and follow up with the recommendations that you've had in the past if you ever had any treatments. You want to be able to be smart and listen to your body. It's very, very important. If you've got some aches and pains and problems, then you really want to pay attention. So many lower extremity overuse injuries are foot related. Shin pain, knee pain. 50% of the female runners I've seen, Christine, over the years are knee trouble. And I'm a sports podiatrist. So we want your listeners and followers and runner followers to pay attention that number one overuse problems, running is one step after the other. It's tremendous sameness to the posture. It's lots of shock absorption. And you want to pay attention to your shoes. Yes. You absolutely want to be on top of, are you in the best shoe for your foot mechanics? See a podiatrist, get that input about what makes sense. Running shoes are like cars. They change every year. Sometimes you can go nuts trying to keep up with the education and information. So you want to make sure if you've got a shoe that's worked for you, stay with it. Yeah. Make sure, that 40% of runners aren't fit properly. And you know what we're paying big attention to? Socks. Socks matter. Since I've had Hurdle apparel, high-tech socks as supporters of the Sports Doctor, I've started really paying more attention to the important addition that socks make, whether you're standing on your feet all day or you're an active runner. Moisture prevention, shock absorption, motion control. So these are some of the pearls we want to add for some of your listeners. And again, pay attention to intelligent rest. Rest and recovery is a big deal. Everyday runners run into trouble, almost always. Include a couple of days a week and consider seriously cross-training. Whether you like bike riding, whether you're a swimmer, whether you want to go to the gym, include strength training. Decades and decades ago, I couldn't sell it. My famous colleague, Bob Guide, would see these runners. He said, they're all bent over. They're all, they got back problems and posture problems. And runners thought if they wanted to be better runners, they should do more running.
Yes.
Big mistake. So, be an intelligent runner. Pay attention to your history. Make sure that you're being smart and stay out of trouble. We want to add that to the mix here. Many times we see that it's ignored in that regard. So, our monthly, I don't know how many years it's been, Sports Doctor's been in every month with Run With It with some different topics. So it's always great to be with you, Christine.